Welcome back to the Lynn Miller Room. This edition of the Eagle Sports Coaches Show. Jamie Gordon, volleyball coach at Morehead State University, has joined us. And, Coach, continue the good play for the Eagles. Last Wednesday, you get a three-set match win against Eastern Kentucky. Not a hard-fought match, but, it was a pretty good match in front of a good crowd at home.
Yeah, it was. It was, anytime, again, you play Eastern Kentucky, it's going to be a battle in the first two sets. I think we're a lot closer even maybe than the score showed. EKU really came out and, they forced us to try and, kind of earn some points. And I don't necessarily know that our offense was quite as sharp in the first two sets as we would have liked it to be, but then we definitely were able to regroup and really execute at a very high level in the third set. Getting 17 kills in that set is pretty big.
You continue the OVC winning streak on Saturday. You travel to Murray. That's kind of a strange weekend because they're only one match. You play on Saturday and you beat them 3-0 in a match that Murray is kind of a surprising team in their half of the division.
Yeah, they play very very aggressive defense, and that's a team that always plays well and fights hard at home. And we had our hands full really in the first set. It really could have gone either way, and third set was tight. So we were fortunate enough to really get out of there with a win, and let alone in three sets.
Coach, you go right back in it this weekend, Friday and Saturday at Weatherby Gym. EIU comes to town on Friday night.
Yeah, this may be one of the most critical matches that we'll see all season. Eastern Illinois is very strong. We watched film on them very early in the season, and I was very impressed by them. I had actually picked them pretty high in the preseason polls. They're very athletic, very well balanced. They can attack in a lot of different ways. They're 3-1 right now, leading the West Division, and it's important because it's the only time that we'll face them. So as far as tiebreakers and things like that, it's kind of a match that counts double.
And then, of course, quickly on Saturday afternoon, SIU Edwardsville will come to town.
Yeah, and I think those two are becoming maybe the toughest kind of 1-2 punch in our conference as far as travel partners and who you have to face on one night and then turn around and prepare the others. And that's I think that's kind of helps both of them because it becomes very difficult to over prepare for one opponent.
Last week, you had a chance to talk to the Chamber of Commerce, the Round County Morehead Chamber of Commerce, and the fact that the new volleyball complex was a topic. You and Jim Shaw, Vice President for Advancement, went out to talk to the community leaders of Morehead State to inform them. Front page story in the Morehead News on Tuesday, the fact that trying to get this volleyball complex going. The fundraising is underway.
Yeah, it's a project. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am about it. It's a phenomenal opportunity to put really what I believe will be the top volleyball facility in the country here at Morehead State in Eastern Kentucky. And I was very grateful for the opportunity to share that at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon last week. And it was neat to see their excitement and passion for the project as well. We've had tremendous support from our administration and vision from Dr. Andrews, Brian Hutchinson on envisioning how the old McClure Pool can be transformed into that, and we've already gone through some plans with architects and the feasibility studies, and now just looking at making it a reality.
Well, they have a first-class coach. Now they can have a first-class complex.
Well, they just make me look that way, but I appreciate that.
We'll see you next week.
All right. Thanks, Jason.
Jamie Gordon, volleyball coach here at Morehead State University. That's going to do it for this edition of the Eagle Sports Coaches Show. For everyone involved, I'm Jason Blanton. So long, everybody.